I don't know what I'll fucking do. I've lost all meaning. I've lost my sense of hope. Seen him going out with you. I've seen what he can do. So touch him and break me. Strip naked, embrace him, lose faith in his paces, stamina and grace. I'm losing faith. Losing faith. Losing. I don't care. Want you, yeah. As long as you're happy.
I pray to God that the music that I'm playing right now does not get me demonetized, because if it does, I will be very, very sad. Hello. Hold on. Hello. 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 I hope everything's going okay. Because hold on. Pause the music. I see a lot of streamers that actually have music playing during their streams, and the thing is, I like that, but I don't really know what music would be good other than the music that I have now, but that's like, that has words to it, so I would prefer an instrumental music background, but as of right now, that's all I could do, so. And then the other side, the other part of that is, I'll just use the Minecraft music, and I pray that my computer stops lagging. Because that is very, very annoying for that to happen. Give me 2 seconds, I'm taking off the wrist brace that I have on. Glove, putting the wrist brace back on for more mobility in my fingers, but to keep my wrist straight. Cause carpal tunnel has been screwing me over, dude. I have had pain up into my arm. It is, I don't know why this is not working. It has been annoying, dude. It's so annoying. I'm also hoping that the game doesn't lag anymore for the stream, because if it does, I will be very. Where did Miko? The duck. Miko, honey, what are you doing out here? Come on, come back inside. Come back inside. Come inside. Come on. Okay, if you don't come inside, I'm going to lead you in here. Maybe not. What is that? A ratchet? You cute chicken. Oh, you showed you good baby. Alright, you can do your thing, I guess. Nope, nothing. Chicken. Okay. As you can see from the title of this stream, I'm just gonna be doing some more landscaping and digging for today. Let's see here. So I've done like a pretty good job on the thing so far, but here's my problem is I farm, so I haven't really been able to do anything. And then Minecraft decided to screw up on me, so I even more had been unable to do anything. Let me clear this out. Doesn't live here anymore. This is just a tiny scale of what I wanted to do for the base of the mountain / hill. And I'm gonna be real with you. I am in pain right now. The only reason why I'm still doing the stream is because I really want to do it. It's something that I enjoy is streaming. So probably should not do this, but you should do a lot of things, you know. You shouldn't drink. Bad for your health, but people do. Oh. Now that I know this is gonna do this, I'm gonna clear this out because this can help me a lot. Knowing like what can be taken out, because I make it my personal mission to fill in all that, but I need to have the base of the mountain first before I can fill in the inner parts of the mountain. It's like a sketch. You do the sketch, then you do the line art, then you do the coloring, and filling in the base is the underside of the mountain, is the coloring. Actually, I never do a sketch, or like pretty much never. Even now, I had sketched out something that I was drawing, which today I was drawing with my left hand because my right hand decided it just didn't like me anymore. So I've been drawing with my left hand today. Which to some people that sounds surprising, but to people who know me, it's not that surprising. I do actually need to take the thing off. So I'm just trying to I'm confused what that was lacking. I'm trying to figure out what will be the best position for my desk to be at, because as of right now, that's hot. As of right now, I have my desk pretty low down, on my lap. The legs are folded in, so I don't have to wear a bat in a shrine. But then, at the same time, that also means that my computer screen is pretty low, and that could be also really bad for my neck. So I have to keep my head straight, but then I have to look down to the bottom of my glasses, which my glasses are weird. I don't know if anybody else's glasses are like this, because I do wear glasses. I'll see different colors through my glasses, red, green, blue type stuff. And it's very weird. I don't understand why. Also, if you weren't here for last stream, I found this guy, and he's got jungle saplings. But I can no longer get any more emeralds from the guy because I have one more. Because he won't take anything else from me. And then I just stole these 4 guys. Yeah. Because there were 2 of them. Stick. Copper. Dirt is good. Dirt's always good. Okay, I needed the wood, so I need to go down here. Oh, I gotta do a bunch of stuff, don't I? I gotta be responsible and be smart. No, I don't. Ha! Actually, I still do. I don't know why that doesn't go to the stack. I don't get it. Do 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I screwed that up, but oh well. I need the shovel anyways, because I'm using a lot of shovels. Oh, it's dark. Miko, come inside. Go inside. There you go. I friggin' smashed my hand in. Oh, I didn't want to. I'm so sorry, Miko. I'm clicking the bed, not you. I like really hurt my hand yesterday. I basically I feel so embarrassed saying this, but I was in my kitchen, and in the kitchen downstairs, because I have an upstairs and a downstairs. In my downstairs, there's a bathroom. Well, when I went to the restroom, the bathroom door is like perfectly lined up with the corner of the friggin', what do you call it? Counter. The corner of the counter and the door like pass by each other with like half a millimeter of space. It's insane and very weird. I don't understand. Point is, I went to the restroom, I went to close the door, and I grabbed the door in the perfect spot for me to smash my knuckles in between the frickin' door and the corner of the counter, and now, because of that, my hand is messed up more than just the carpal tunnel. Which I honestly don't know if it's carpal tunnel, what I feel in my hand. It could be, might not be, who knows, honestly. I look it up and it's like, oh yeah, that's what this is, and it's like, okay, that's not entirely what my hand is like, you know? So it's very weird. It's a weird thing. But yeah, I smashed my hand, and now my knuckles are very bruised and busted. Luckily, I don't think I broke anything. I didn't break anything. Just, I was in shock more than in pain for a little while. I was like, oh, ow? Like, it almost was confusing to me. It was so weird. And I was so mad at myself. I'm like, did I really just smash my hand in between my door and my bathroom counter? The one thing that I know not to touch or do anything like that with. Just really, was I that dumb? Apparently I was. So now I have like one of my middle knuckle is bruised, and in between my first and my middle knuckle I have this like, not a bump, but it's like, you can tell that it's swollen. So annoyed. I'm so freaking annoyed with myself. It is so dumb. I don't understand how it could be so dumb. But, you know, it's me we're talking about, so it's almost like a gift of mine. Okay, now that that's cut off, this should go away. No, it won't. More wood here. Hey, it's going away. Ow. Okay, we'll put this back there, and then we'll go in the room and go sleep. Go sleep. I also feel like my desk is too short. I don't know how else to explain it, but like too short in the sense of like my forearm lays like perfectly on the edge of my desk, and that can be very annoying and kind of painful in some ways. Great. Why is there a hole here? Oh, why did I just fall into the hole there? I feel like maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like whenever I'm doing stuff in creative and it comes to bone mealing saplings, it won't bone meal the sapling unless it has like some form of direct sunlight. And I feel like that might sound crazy, but it's like every time I try to bone meal something, it's like, nope, you can't do that. We're not gonna let you do that. It's like, what? And then I look up and there's no, like, the sapling is like right underneath one leaf, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean that was the reason I couldn't bone meal it? But then here, they just grow like crazy. Like, what is this? I planted these, and then somehow it's like, yeah, we're just gonna do whatever. It's like when a weed, like, grows in between pavement. It's like, what happened? How are you physically able to do this? Oops. Yes, I will get to this later, okay? Just be patient. Please. I'm slow. I probably shouldn't be using my axe for this, but I'm just trying to make sure there's no more wood. Does not look like it. Okay, go back down. Okay, I completely missed that. Alright. Anyways. A weird thing that I learned to do, and it's just the easiest way to do something in the laziest way possible. Alright, well, I'll let that do its thing. Come here. Nice. Not what I want to do! Want to do this? Actually, no, I need that. I need that or that. Or those. And I have a bunch of shovels that I don't really need to make anymore. Alrighty, let's put this back up there. No! I was afraid of that, and I friggin' didn't do anything. God. You know how there'd be like anime characters that, like, when they're upset, they'll like shuffle their hair and everything? I do that too. I do that IRL. I'll just like grab the back of my head and I'm like, wah! I wanted the jungle sapling. I wanted jungle wood. I wanted to just get every type of wood I could. Hey, I'm gonna run. Not spelled the same, but they still ran. Probably shouldn't really need to do too much of this. Just enough for me to be able to fall. Yep. Okay, we're going to come over here. There we go. That. I would do a lot of this stuff, so that way it's not boring. I would do a lot of this stuff on my own time, but here's the thing. I have been so screwed up in my arm that it's like, yeah, no, you can't. So we're going to cut it off about here. I'm gonna go with this. I think if we do this, we can have something fun happen, but I need to see how it's going to look. like the worst thing in the world, but you know, I've been told the same thing about how I look, so. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is, you know what, screw it, I'm already going to be removing all of this. I'll just go to here. I watch a Twitch streamer and a YouTuber, and something that he said is just, it makes me happy, because he likes to dig in Minecraft, and I thought it was just me. I hate going into caves, but mining is cool if I'm not terrified of it. And digging, just the grass itself is just, oh, I love it. I love it. And that made me feel so validated hearing that he also liked it. It was so weird. I was like, wait, really? It's not just me? I'm not weird? Oh, well, maybe I am, and we're both weird, but I'm not alone in it? Well, I feel so validated. I feel like a dork right now. I don't know why this is there. It's almost like calming or like therapeutic to dig. I don't know what it is. For some people, it's like it might like help them think. I can't think, period, so it's not really doing anything for me. But I do that so that way I can just make sure I know how much dirt I have, period, versus just like having to check my inventory every time once the last block is filled up or once this is emptied. I thought that dirt right there was lava, and I almost freaked out because I was like, why did the lava just spawn? I can't believe my friggin' traveler despawned on me. I really hope that my mic is picking up my voice. Because I think it was either last stream or the stream before that it's like, I muted my mic and then I forgot to unmute. And because I don't have very many people watching me, nobody told me, I didn't know. And then the 2 people that do watch me, only one of them was watching me, and they watch without audio 9 times out of 10 because they work a lot. And I didn't know my mic was muted, and it makes me so upset with myself. It's like, come on, really? So I really hope my microphone isn't muted. It's the button that I have to mute my microphone is not lit up, which means like, well, it's always lit up because I have a RGB keyboard on my computer. But I meant like it's not lit up white, indicating that it's on, indicating that it's muted. And I just really hope that it's actually picking up my microphone, because if it isn't, I will be very sad. Because I don't want people to come into the stream and just be like, oh, the streamer just doesn't talk. Okay, and it's like, no, I talk, I just don't notice when I'm muted. Just go there. Jesus. That was bothering me. You get up. You get up. You get up. You get up. You are the protection that I have in this world. And if you act stupid and get on the block in front of me and you get hit, that is solely on you. See? Why is my face lagging? That's so weird. Really? Really? Oh, stop pushing me! Did not mean to do it like that. Why is 2 and 9 showing up right there? What? Was mildly concerned about the bunny that was in the background because I didn't know what it was. Okay. I got me kitty, my other dog over there. Probably should pick him up. Although, that's like the perfect skeleton and creeper defense, so I don't think I will actually. Just want to clear out this area so that way I'm able to properly do this. I mean, I am landscaping, so I'm not. Title's not technically wrong. I am digging as well. So, I hope you know what you're getting into when you watch the streams, because you're getting into exactly what it says. I am digging. Digging with my dogs. Dogs being my animals, not my feet. If you hear me sniffling, it's because of my allergies. I don't think I took an allergy pill today. Nope. They're right next to me and I have not touched them. Yay! I don't like medicine, period. But I don't like medicine that comes in like a bottle because I can't tell if I've actually taken it that day. If it comes in like a little packet, then I'm able to like tell whether or not I've taken it, because it's like, oh, Mahova. It's like, oh, okay, that one was there yesterday, but it's not there today, so now I know I have to take the medicine if I need it, you know. And then I can also tell based off of that, I can tell whether or not I've taken it and if it's actually affecting me. Because if it's affecting me, then I know I can take it, you know, I can continue to take it as my medicine. But if it does not affect me and I know that I took it that day, then I'm like, okay, well, great, now I gotta find something else. But at least I'll know, and I'm not just going crazy, you know? I saw, I think it was on B00's videos, I think one of his recent videos, of him, oh, I didn't put one right here, so I'm able to walk on that. One of the Hermitcraft videos that he made, recently uploaded, the words are not coming out. The sentences, I know what I'm trying to say, but the words are not forming properly. Give me a moment. My God. He uploaded a video, and in the video was Cub, or a Cub fan. I don't remember what his full tag is. But all I know is that his name is Cub fan. Or that his tag is partially Cub fan, and then he's got some numbers on there. But anyways, in the video, Cub had rebuilt something that B-Dubs had made in season I think was the big moon season. And it was so cool seeing that. And something that they did on the base, something that B-dubs did, I think in season 9 and then Cub remade in this season, was people are going to be so pissed at the amount of floating blocks I have. I have no other way of friggin' doing this, alright? Leave me alone. Making sure there's no skeletons anywhere nearby. Is that he took, like, different colors or, like, different shades of stained glass and used that as, like, smoke coming out of a chimney. And, like, that was, like, that's genius. I've never, why did the gate just glitch? I've never seen that, and that looked so freaking cool. Like, genuinely, that was like, oh, whoa, that makes sense. That's really cool. Put my phones on going up because I'm hearing something. Okay, just, yeah. I'm sure I have a pickaxe in the house, but... I want to try to make mossy cobblestone, because I love mossy cobblestone. Is cobblestone, like, is mossy cobblestone naturally found with spawners, like zombie spawners or something? Or am I crazy and it's just, like, anywhere? Because I feel like I've seen that just in a random spot at some point while playing, and then I'm like, okay. Okay, is it a naturally spawning block of anywhere, or is it just like a block that has stuff connected to it, and that was just like a glitch for me? You can stand up now if you learned your lesson. I don't need half the stuff in my inventory, and that's really getting to me. Nope. Actually, that would be good to have, as well as these. Don't really need this. This would probably be good to keep with me. I don't need that either. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go back over here and do some more terraforming. So basically what I want to do is I have this like circled here, and then I kind of want to add like another circle right around here in this area to like be like a pond in replacement of the, what do you call it, the lava pond that was here, the lava lake. I can't think of the word lava without thinking of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. I'm sorry. That is just in my memory at this point, and it's never changing. Oh no, I liked it like that. Weirdly enough, I like that. Okay, if I know there, and then I could go... actually, this probably should come out a little more. Move! Get out of here! Get! know how I want it to be, I just need to know where I want it to be. I'm bringing those guys back over here and sitting them all down. Sit. 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 Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. I think, actually, so I have this here. I think, I forgot to light up underneath. Come on. I'm not using the black one because the black color was made by me and I don't want to lose black dye due to it. Friggin' zombie. Come on, I know you see me. Oh, shoot! There we go. There we go. Okay. With that being said, I'm still going to forget to do that because I saw something here that I think I like. If I go like this, and I kind of go like almost inward a little bit, I think I could make it work. I definitely want that here. Oh, there. Okay, let's come back over here. Let's see how that looks. Sit. 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 Nope. Get back over here. Get back over here. I feel like if I took off a little bit here and then kind of flatten that part out, I think it could work. I genuinely love doing this. Like, I know how weird that is, but I genuinely adore this. Playing with the dirt, the blocks, the way it looks in certain ways, at certain angles, just, I love it. It's like I'm painting almost, you know? It really does feel like I'm just straight up painting with it. And then instead of this having a heart-ish shape, I think if I come here, and then I kind of cut off this, and then this. So it's not like too sharp, but it's still got that curve to it. Curve to it. I could also just straight up do that, but I don't think I like that. Because I want it to look more softer rather than that sharp little angle right there. Yeah, no, I want to take that black off now. We're gonna go one up more. My new spot of viewing. Oh, that's weird. That's not though. There we go. Okay. So I did want to remove this. And I feel like I could curve this a little flatter. I'm gonna have to charge my iPad in a moment. I'll sleep and then I'll come back to it. 'Cause I know what I want-ish. I have an idea, but it's not really coming out the way that I'm imagining it almost, you know. Ow! Ow! Popping my knuckles doesn't usually hurt unless you have a busted freaking knuckle. And then it hurts a lot, you know? Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? Oh! Oh! Oh, lag! Oh no. Don't do that. No, no. Oh. Oh. That scares me. 'Cause, so, I don't think I should say anything, because if I do, it might screw up. But then if I say that, it might screw up. My Minecraft is fine. I sound so scared. Okay, I just don't like the curve, apparently. I don't like it. I feel like this should be more open. Yeah, just didn't like it. I didn't like that little heart shape. Okay, let's fill it in and go from there. Because I kind of want to make this into a pond area, but I need to actually know where I would want the pond to be, how deep I would want the pond to be, just what I want in the pond, all that, you know. And then I need to fill up all of that. Because I know that looks good, but then I also need to make sure it is okay. It looks okay from underneath. I feel like that will be better for viewing. Then up here, I think I'm going to go out this way to about there and bring this here. Because I don't want to like push it out too far to like it's very steep, then I need to add a bunch of layers to it. But I also don't want it to be like a plateau, you know? Alrighty, let's look at it. Oh, that looks actually kind of cute. I think I do want to remove that. That was just like a thing on a whim. I think I might remove this and then a couple blocks there, and I think that will be literally perfect. That is so cute. I love it. So cute. Right here. These two back. I think that is perfect. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm going to add a little more there. Nope. There and then there. To remove this. That should look a lot better. And as for the pond, I don't know. I want to add a pond there because I want it to like have, you know, a little body of water there. Then have this big body of water here. And it can be like, you know. And then I can maybe add like a little bit of a well on a place over there or over here. I can add a well. That would look so cute. I'm loving how this is looking. Just like looking at it from down here, it looks so good. I think I'm going to extend this out a little more to like here. And then come back around. Do its thing there. Making sure there's nothing that's gonna sneak up on me. Okay. Go that. Oh, friggin' stupid flowers. Stupid friggin' flowers! Stop lagging. I did see the skeleton caption. I'm just choosing to directly ignore it because that scares me. Nope. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oops. I fail. No, I fell. No! Let me out. Michael. Michael. Don't leave me here. There's a Five Nights at Freddy reference if you don't know. Okay, so I think I don't know if I'll fill in all of this This is just the idea that I have for how this is going to look. I might shrink it. I probably will shrink it, honestly, because this, just like walking around it, it looks pretty big. Probably about here, actually. Be a good spot. Oh. And then we can move on to that. So we'll just take off this top layer so I know like where everything will be. Or how I like the idea where everything will be. Oh, my voice cracked. That didn't sound too pretty. Weed seeds. Or wheat seeds. I definitely read that wrong. Yeah, I do. Even now, I think I should shrink it out just a little bit more. But this looks good so far. I'm liking how it's turning out. Actually, that doesn't look too bad if I kind of like add a little bit more here and then start to steepen it. That looks so good. Let me in! Michael! Michael, don't leave me here! Michael! Fneef. 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 Come on, go inside. There we go. It's fun when you're inside. That was not supposed to come out of my mouth. Anyways. Oh gosh, that was a song. Those were definitely words I said. I need water. We're gonna go ahead and fill it up and then we're gonna push it down. Just like our emotions, we just fill up the bottles of our emotions and then we push it down and we don't think about it. No, I totally did not just do that so I could get the flowers so I can make them look longer. That's not something I would ever do. Gimme. 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 I would never do such a thing. Flowers are so dumb. Why do they just look at them? Today. Hope you're all doing good. I was having a pretty average day. You know, nothing too insane's happening. Furniture's going through the motions today. Wake up, control with my left hand instead of my right. Eat a hot dog for breakfast. Pretty average day, you know? No bun, by the way, just a hot dog. Haven't really been in the mood for bread. I don't know why. I thought about that last night, because before I smashed my hand into the door and the counter, I told my partner, I'm like, I'm not really in the mood for bread. I got a burger though. Yeah, I think I want to flatten that, or like pull it back just a couple more. Like it. Don't like it. I like it. Okay, it looks good now. It looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine now. Look at it from there. There. Doggies. Woof. Okay, I think I know why I don't like it. Because I haven't done anything down here. It's just a huge steep thing and it's bothering me. You know, I want to learn. I'm learning Spanish right now. People may or may not know I am learning Spanish. I know a good amount of Spanish. I just am so scared to speak it because I don't like American like it. Which actually I kind of feel a little more confident in myself because of something that I was listening to the other day, which I know you guys probably don't care about the podcast I've listened to because I don't do a good job of explaining it. However, with that being said, there's a podcast of like I was listening to this like who cares? What if I did this? Who cares? Why do I care what people think? Why should I care what people think? It's like, you know what, you're right. Why should I care? And then I remember a million different reasons of why I should care. And I'm like, those are the reasons. And then I'm like, wait a minute, why am I finding a reason to care about what somebody says or thinks if I'm never going to see this person again? That's basically the idea of the podcast that I was listening to. It was an older episode from the podcast that I watched and listened to. It's an older episode, but it was still an episode that I was like, that's actually a really good point and a really good talking subject. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. Now that I've gotten like the idea of it's a steep drop there, now that I've gotten that gone, I feel like it can look a lot better. And it is looking a lot better. So I'm not going to do too much right now. In fact, I think I'm going to take off over here and look at this. Dude, I am genuinely, like, I keep saying it, and I haven't done it yet because I don't like doing stuff off stream, but I'm really thinking about just going to a mountain and just digging. Just taking everything off of it. You know? If I die, I die, but guess what? It's not a hardcore world. I can get everything back. It's already been an hour. And I am weirdly hungry. Ow. 1 second. Ow! Stop it, you stupid spam. Dude, my freaking hands are freezing. Dude. So, I was looking up some, and I looked at my phone, and I looked at Safari, and I have a streamer that I watch, and he... Okay, let me back up to explain why this is funny to me. So, I have a partner, I've talked about this before, and he doesn't really like old-timey movies. I do. I showed him Jumanji like a week or so ago, maybe a little longer, and he's like, it was alright. I'm like, why didn't you like it? He's like, it's just old. It's just weird. It's, you know, it's just nothing. It's a good movie. It's just not his thing, you know. I'm like, gosh, that's so weird. And one of another series of movies that I really like, that he thinks is just weird and dumb, is Indiana Jones. And I love you for watching, or if you can hear me, I love you. I know that you just don't like certain things, but I love Indiana Jones, alright? I think I only watched 2 of the movies of Indiana Jones. I think I've only watched 2 and 3. I haven't watched the first one, I don't think. But I could be wrong. However, with that being said, is one of the streamers that I watch that he's like seen me watch before is the Skizzle Man. And he announced on Twitch that he's going to be playing an Indiana Jones game today at 6. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And now I just want to like play that on the TV. One of the TVs that I have or on my computer without any like headphones or anything, just so that my partner could see it or at least hear it. Playing Indiana Jones game. Because here's the thing, I like Indiana Jones. I do. I don't understand why people wouldn't like it. You know, it's unique. It's unique. God, I cannot breathe right now. I'm genuinely on the verge of taking medicine just so I can breathe in my nose. As you guys can tell, I'm sure you kids can hear the stuffiness right now. It's insane. However, I'm very happy to announce that I'm not going to stop streaming anytime soon because I was thinking about it. I don't know if I actually put this in the title or whatever, but I was like, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream because my hand is genuinely hurt. And it's not a fun thing to think about or deal with. So, but as of right now, I am not in too much pain. I'm not in too much discomfort, but I am feeling something. But that something can go away. I'm fine. The only other reason for stopping the stream is because I cannot breathe in my nose like at all right now. I freaking hate I love fall. I love the chilliness of it. I love winter. I love the cold seasons. Spring is alright, you know. It's usually whenever mosquitoes come out. Summer's the worst, in my opinion. But spring and fall are the two seasons that give me the absolute worst allergies known to man. I cannot breathe through my nose, even though I have not left my house at all today. It is just getting to me. And it's so friggin' annoying. So. Sad. That's number one. I'm making a noise in my mouth. I love the popping noises. I really do. Items. No! Did I saw something? Apparently I did not. Now I really want to watch Indiana Jones. I'm kind of nervous about watching the newer one. Just because, you know, old-timey stuff is old-timey, so it's like the whole point of it is to basically be like, oh yeah, it's old, you're not supposed to, you know, it's the newer stuff that's like trying to recreate or have sequels to the old stuff almost always never do it right. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's always really weird. It just is. Jumanji is a perfect example. I love the original Jumanji. I genuinely do. But hey, guess what? The second Jumanji movies are video games. Those are not Jumanji. I think I vented my concern and ranted about how stupid the video game version of the movies is. But my understanding of, hey, it's supposed to be modernized. I get it. It's still not something I enjoy. But because of that, because they try to like modernize it and change stuff, I am very, very scared to watch the newest versions of, the newer version of, oops, what do you call it? Indiana Jones. Because Indiana Jones is like a really good movie, and it can be a really good, it can have like a really good sequel, but I'm scared about the fact that it might not be a good sequel. I am so weirdly hungry right now. I do not understand why I have sudden hunger. I think it's because I looked at the clock. I looked at the time, and my body's like, hey, time to eat. And I was like, what? You weren't hungry like 2 seconds ago. I was like, well, now we are, so chop chop. Kiss hunting. I keep burping too. Although the burping is due to the coffee I had not too long ago. Well, I say not too long ago. I think I had the coffee at like 9 this morning. Last night. My partner and I are in bed, and I wake up at 9. Don't always get up at 9, but I do wake up at 9. And I'm lucky enough to have a partner that works from home, and I am lucky enough to do this while still being able to pay the rent and pay for food. So I understand how lucky I am with that. But Something else is that I don't always wake up at 9, even though I don't always get up at 9, even though I might have my alarm set for that time. And my partner is like, hey, I've been waking up a lot earlier. Do you want me to, wake you up around that time? I go, no. And he just starts laughing at me. I do not. Because here's the thing, I am 100% a night owl. I am not a morning person though. So I don't get people who can like. Cause I used to be like this though. Let me explain a little bit more. I used to, when I was younger, I used to stay up until 3 a.m. and wake up / get up at 5 or 6 a.m. Right? I want you to think about that. I would stay up till like 3 a.m. and then I would maybe fall asleep and then get up at 5 to 6. Right? And that's how my days would go, except for the weekends. And on the weekends, I would take naps. Specifically on Sunday. I could take like 1 to 2 hour nap every Sunday. Sometimes I didn't need it, sometimes I did. It really depended. I'm just doing this so that I can, for my own sanity. I'm able to jump up here, So, because of knowing that, I have always been a very big night owl person. But I'm able to get through the day, if I wake up and I'm like, I'm groggy. I think I started drinking coffee when I was like 14, 15. Not that anybody wanted me to drink coffee, it's just when I started drinking coffee. So, thinking about that is like, oh yeah, I can wake up at 9 now and be perfectly fine, but I can't because I'm not an early morning person. I only woke up at 6 because I had to for school. But if I don't have to, I'm not going to. I don't have a job that requires me to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. I used to, and when I did, I would. But I don't anymore, so I'm not going to. That's my thought process, right? If I have stuff I have to get done before 9, then I will wake up 100% at 9, or before it. But I don't have anything I have to do like that. Actually, I used to. A mushroom! 2 mushrooms! Gimme. Let me out. Yay. Got mushrooms. I got mushrooms. I love mushrooms, both in real life and in Minecraft. I actually had a drawing prompt that was draw a mushroom. That's exactly what it was. It was just draw a mushroom, and it was like basically how you get out of an art or creative block, not artist. Hello. I'm going to say something, and I don't want people to think that this is me fishing for a compliment. I don't consider myself an artist. I do some art. I do multiple types of art forms or forms of art, but I don't entirely consider myself an artist. And that sounds weird, but when I think about it, an artist can just like do stuff. And I know how weird that sounds, but hear me out. When I think of an artist, I think of a painter, or Picasso, or even in music form, Beethoven. I don't think of somebody who half draw something and then ditches it, or creates a video and ditches it halfway through because, you know, I don't consider myself an artist because I'm not always able to figure out what I want to do. You know, I don't see it entirely. An artist, I'm gonna say this, an artist is a YouTuber I know by the name of, hold on, Bobby Duke Art. Bobby Dukes or Bobby Duke Arts. I don't remember. But that is an artist. That guy is an artist. He does a lot of woodworking stuff, he does a lot of sculpting, and he does some drawing. He is an artist. He is, like, an insanely creative person. Like, I am jealous of how creative he can be. And he can see something that no one else can, and it's like, how did you think of that? What? The dude made a knife out of a banana. Alright? So, the guy is an artist in my head. And that's who an artist is. That's what an artist is somebody who can be creative without any, you know, and I'm sure other artists, real artists, have some form of creative or art block, but to just easily be like, yeah, I want to do this, and then do it so easily without any, like, limit in their head, that's an artist to me. You know, not like some kid, some 20-year-old kid who can't finish one freaking piece of art because, I don't know, whatever reason. And this, again, that's not me fishing for compliments. That is just purely me saying how I see myself versus how I see others. And guess what? It ain't always nice. 9 times out of 10, it ain't nice. But that's just how it is. That's how I see myself. I don't consider myself an artist. And the reason this came to mind was because I also don't consider myself to be a YouTuber because, yeah, I do stream and everything. I don't consider myself a streamer either. Until I have, like, proven myself in a way of, like, yeah, I can just continuously make videos. I think I have one video. Other than my YouTube shorts, I have one video out. And my YouTube shorts don't count because those were just made on a whim. There was no big brain creative thing going through with my head of like, I will do this, and this will do this, and this is blah, blah, you know, it wasn't like that. All of my YouTube shorts is just like, why not, you know? So I don't consider myself an artist. Same way I don't consider myself a YouTuber or a Minecrafter because I'm not good. I mean, I'm fine, but I'm not good in Minecraft. I don't consider myself a Minecrafter. Not yet, anyways. I will eventually. I will get to that point. Yeah. Thank you, little guy. Sit. I read that as balloon and I was very confused for a moment there. I was like, why do I have a horse or a llama named Balloon? Really? Yeah. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Ow! What the heck? I'll just go there with that, because that was weird. Anyways, jeez. gracious. And I will remove that corner because I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. There you go. I'll add that corner there, and then I'll go boop, 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 boop. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just placing blocks and seeing where they land. Oh, come on. Don't look at me like that, dog. You don't even have a name. I'm sorry, that was mean. Come here. I'm sorry. It's my fault you don't have a name. It's because I haven't named you. Alrighty. Now. That looks good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here, and I'm going to go boop. Fill in some areas just to help it look better. Don't like that just happened. That's really annoying. don't think this is exactly how it's gonna go, but this is how it's. This is how my brain is seeing it right now, and this is how I want to just do this, so I can make it make sense in my head. Okay. I'm gonna remove this corner because I don't like that. I'm gonna go up. Inward and then outwards. I don't know how I'm going to cover up all of this. I'm just trying to do this as it makes sense in my head right now. And when something makes sense in my head, I don't want to get rid of it because it's very rare for things to actually be visualized in my head and make sense. Okay. Oh, I missed. Thank you for showing me the way, doggy. Ah, I missed again. Don't bark at me. I'm trying my best here. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Yep. Okay, so from here down, ignore that. From here up, I'm going to cut off this right here, and then I'm going to pull this to basically be rounded here. Basically kind of like pull it back in. Okay, let's go back home because I don't like how it's dark here. Oh god, don't lag. Is there a hole underneath there? Better not be unplugged. I punched myself. I love how you guys can't see anything other than my little character popping up and down, talking, or like looking like it's talking. And then you just hear my character opening his mouth and going, I just punched myself. Honestly, you have no idea how much joy that brings me. So we're gonna come over here, and we're not going over there anymore. That's a later problem. Okay, so I said we were going to do digging and landscaping. Well, we're doing landscaping now. Obviously, we did a bunch of digging, we put some stuff into the mountain and whatnot. But now, what I want to do is I want to actually get this ground leveled and how I want it to be. Starting off by isolating our rabbits. Okay. So I'm going to get this place. Come on, there you go. Maybe one more actually. One more would be good, so I can get this all cleared out. We're going all over the place today. We got 30 minutes left on the stream, so I can do whatever I want to do. And then I'm probably just going to get something to eat afterwards. Dude, some spicy ramen sounds really good. Okay. I have been looking for a very specific type of hot sauce for a very long time now. And it's because I saw it in the store that I go to. One time I saw it there and I was like, oh, I really want to get that. And then the next time I went to the store I saw it again and I was like, ooh, I kind of want to get that. And I was with my partner who hates spicy stuff. Where the heck did the torch go? There it is. Who absolutely despises spicy food, right? He does not like it. He cannot handle spice. I love him to death, but he cannot handle anything. Even there will be points where he'll ask me, hey, can you try this? I'll try it, and I'm like, it's fine. I'll taste it. And he's like, there's spicy stuff in this. I'm like, what do you mean? What? How are you tasting this? And it's always so funny to me. Because I'm like, I have a high spice tolerance. I was gonna say pain tolerance. I mean, that too, but I have a high spice tolerance. That block was going to annoy the heck out of me. And because of that, I really enjoy certain things. But also, I didn't think that my spice tolerance was going to make me completely unable to taste anything spicy, you know? And so, there will be points where it's like, hey, can you try this? And I can't taste anything. So, when we were at the store, he's like, I don't like the idea of you having that because there could be some cross-contamination, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, alright, you know what, you're right. I don't want to, make you uncomfortable because the thing is, it can actually, hurt him in a way. Like, it makes him cough a lot and he just does not like it. It's very uncomfortable for him. So I'm like, yeah, sure, no, I'll get it another time, At another point, another day, whatever. I'll think, we'll talk about it later, right? And then the next time I went to the store with him, because there would be points where he'd go by himself. I went to the store, the hot sauce wasn't there anymore. And I go, oh no, that's not good. And so I was like, alright, well maybe they're just out of stock and they'll restock it. Went back, no more hot sauce. That's weird. I'm like, okay, well maybe there's just, slow on stocking. I think it's been 2 months since I saw the hot sauce. And I'm like, okay, I want my hot sauce. I really want my hot sauce. And it's Frank's, it's Frank's red hot sauce. Oh my god, hold on. I have to look it up because it's gonna bother me if I say it wrong. Hold on. Frank's red. why can't my mouth work? Frank's Red Hot Sweet Chili Sauce. That is the one that I have been wanting. And I saw it one time. And I like sweet stuff. I like mixing flavors. So I like sweet and sour. I like sweet and salty. I like sweet and spicy. I like salty and savory. I like spicy and savory. Like, I like the mix of flavors. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, sweet and spicy. That's very interesting for me particularly. I want to try it. Yeah, well, I haven't been able to see it anymore, and it's been making me angry. To make up for that, I've just been eating Takis and spicy ramen. Because my partner knows how much I genuinely love spicy food, and so whenever he is asked to go to the store without me, he'll buy me a pack of spicy ramen. He's like, oh, oh thank you. It's really sweet. Even he hates spicy food. If it's like a little bit spicy, he's like, I don't want to eat it. No. Even if he thinks it might be spicy, he doesn't eat it. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, you don't even know. It's not spicy. He's like, I don't care. I don't like it. There will be other points. There will be other points where he, there'll be points where it's like, hey, you want to try this drink? Do you like it? Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm like, what's that logic? What? Come on. He's like, a lot of the stuff you like, I know I don't like. For example, coffee. I love a cappuccino. I love a good cappuccino. I love going to a cafe and getting one, and it's always so good. But anytime I get it, I'm like, I like the cappuccino, and I know you will too. He's like, no, if you like it, I don't think I will. And I'm like, you don't know that. I know you like it. He's like, no, I won't. And it's been, like, it was so long. And then one day, I was like, babe, please, I want you to try this. I know you're going to like it. He looks at me for a moment and goes, fine. So he takes a little, the smallest little sip. He goes, it's actually not bad. He never ordered a cappuccino, but he admitted that it's like, yeah, it's good. And he's like, wait, this tastes a lot like the coffee that you make me. I'm like, yeah, what do you think I've been trying to get you to try it? It's the exact coffee that you asked me to make you every morning. It's just not called a cappuccino. It's always so funny whenever I get him to try something new. Because he'll be like, no, I don't like it. I'm like, you don't even know if you don't like it. You've never tried it. You know, he doesn't like the things that I like. And that's his idea, you know. That's always kind of cute. Kind of cute. Just ignore the fact that I'm just gushing about my partner. He's a cool person. I love him. I tell him every day how awesome he is. That was perfect! Yay! I was hoping it was gonna work like that. Okay. Obviously I have to make another one because I'm not going to just leave that square there. That's not a square, that's a rectangle. Come on. Well, I don't consider myself an artist, so it don't matter. Anyways. Hold on, let me make one more of this. I might need to make another one, but I doubt it. We'll see. He sometimes watches the stream, if you're curious. He sometimes is here. This is very intriguing. These have been dirt for a very long time now, and I've noticed them, and I haven't said anything. But I've noticed them. It's very intriguing. square. The square hole. I don't know if anybody cares, but I absolutely love the moon in Minecraft. Dude! Ooh! Oh, I don't want to do that! But I want to show you guys some. Oh! Okay, so apparently whenever you put an iron helmet into an item frame and you turn it sideways, it looks like a crescent moon. Not just with like the crescent part of it, like the shiny part, like it looks like a circular, almost circular thing with a crescent moon in it, and it looks so cool. That was also in the freaking B-Dubs build that Cupfan remade for him in the Hermitcraft episode. It was so cool. I was like, oh, that is so clever. Because above the bed, he would, like bed's right here, above it, like, would have one item frame with the moon and the other item frame with the sunflower as the sun. And it was like, oh my god, that is so smart. So clever. It was like, why did I think of that? It should have been me. I should have been... Ah! What was that scream I just made? What was... Oh. What was that scream? I have never, ever done that before. What? What was that? Oh my god. That is... I can't believe my mouth just made that noise of all things. Don't want it just appearing out of nowhere. Shh. Cat, you scared me! You genuinely scared me! I'm doing this so that way I can... Frick! Where am I? Hi. I looked away for half a second. Come on. Looks like I'm gonna have to fill in a bunch of parts in my mountain. Bruh. Let me place the freaking... There we go. Not what I wanted to click. Come on. Come on. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. No, I can't. What? Don't flip my meat. Don't say that. Don't say that. You can say it literally anything else. Just don't say that. Why would you ever say that, right? I'm so disappointed in you. Pray to God it despawned. That's all I can do, honestly. What time is it? Alright. I have to go to the restroom. Where is the freaking music? friend told me one time that I sneezed like a cat. And I honestly don't know how I feel about that. You sound like a cat sometimes when you sneeze. Wait, what? And then I at one point I sneezed and I was like, oh my gosh, I do sound like almost like a cat. Because I don't always do full-on sneezes. Sometimes I just go, you know, like a weird, no build-up, just, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I sound like a cat. I sneeze like a cat in some cases. And it's honestly kind of annoying. Kind of annoying myself that I sneeze like a friggin' cat. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna replace the bottom layer of this with cobblestone so I know exactly where the pond was, and then I'll just remove it once if I want to move the pond itself. I'll remove it. Son of a. Pardon my language. Okay. And then... no, I'll just dig out this. Oh, I do need to mark around here too. I don't know if I full-on swore or what, but I know I said something. Because here's the thing, I don't think I'm just going to take out every part. I think I'm gonna kind of like make it a little hilly. To where like my house has like a little area like how it is on now. And then maybe lower this down a little bit. If I fall one more time! No. That's where I need to go. Now, here's a little bit of a problem. I am hungry. I need to go to the restroom, and I have 9 minutes left on my stream before my alarm goes off to end stream. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and do my outro. Because I do have to go to the restroom. I'm gonna go to the bathroom here. I am mildly pissed off that everywhere that I dug around the places is when I fell and not now. Anyways, I'll get back to digging after. What? Did I see Wandering Trader? Did I see Wandering Trader? Where? Where? Show me. Don't think I did. I might have. Okay. Anyways. After that little weird explosion I just had. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys hopefully on Saturday. I don't entirely know if I will be streaming on Saturday because, as I have just mentioned, my hand is very much hurt. But thank you. Let me just yeah. Thank you for watching. I might change my skin soon. I've been working on a new skin. I've been working on a new PNG tuber that I've been making. PNG tuber model that I've been making to replace the one I have now. I really like the design of my character I have, but at the same time, I don't know, I think I might change some stuff up. But thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys hopefully on Saturday. If not, then I will see you guys on Tuesday. I might not stream on Saturday just so I can give my hand like a good amount of time. Because Thursday, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's 4 entire days that I will give my hand a break. So that way I can because I won't be doing anything on those days. I don't even know if I'll be recording, to be perfectly honest with you. But thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you all so much for coming by. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.